Hey team, so I'm super excited to do a training on Instagram. So you see that little icon in the second row, the very first one, that is Instagram. Okay, so Instagram is mainly a platform that is controlled through your phone. You can pull up their website, but the website has so many limitations. First of all, you can't message anybody on the website. So I personally prefer always using my phone for Instagram because there's so much more to offer there. All right, first of all, some information just to kind of look at with Instagram is setting up your profile. So if you can kind of see how I have mine set up is as a public figure, I suggest everybody set theirs up as a business page and make sure it's not set to private. Okay, this is part of how you're growing your business. It would make no sense for it to be private. Nobody can see your stuff. So also, if you guys haven't already went through the training in our training website for getting started as a new coach, it goes over a little tidbit from Angie Belmar about Instagram and setting up your profile and creating an attractive profile. So go back and watch that if you haven't already. But that is kind of the things that I went off of is what my Instagram is my interests. So for me, my interests are, of course, my kids. I love organic eating. I love clean eating foods. I love fitness, and I'm a registered dental hygienist. So my realm of interest is it's very much health and fitness because that really is like my true wholehearted passion. But of course, my family is also a huge part of it, and my career as a registered dental hygienist was a huge part of it too. So if you guys go through and you look at my page, you're going to see a lot of clean eats. You're going to see a lot of me talking about organic, even products, not just foods. And then also you're going to see a lot of my kids and my family in here, and you're going to see little tidbits about me being a dental hygienist. Okay, so that's kind of what you're going to find on my page. And all right, so let's go ahead and let's talk about hashtags. So I'm not talking about doing hashtags. We're going to talk about that in just a second, but I'm talking about actually you searching for people. So the biggest thing that I notice when I do hashtags is I do get people that come to me, but it's often a lot of businesses. So same thing kind of with Facebook as I found as I was definitely dealing with my cold market, I really needed to reach out to people. So how was I going to reach out to people? How was I going to find people? I was going to find people by using hashtags. So if you click your little search icon on the very bottom, so that little magnifying glass, you're going to go in and you're going to type in your search engine a hashtag. So you can see I already have Flex and Friday up there. I have mud run. I have hiking. I've often looked up Whole Foods, peanut butter, Trader Joe's, anything. Trying to kind of think outside the realm of fitness, because what you may find yourself when you're getting into a lot of you definitely wouldn't want to search Beachbody, 21 Day Fix, Hammer and Chisel, like our programs, you're going to end up finding a bunch of coaches. So you want to think outside of the box. So one that I actually came up with today was mud run, because I came across some pictures with people doing mud runs. So if we click on mud runs here, then you're going to see a ton of pictures of what? Obviously people who are interested, love fitness, maybe love running. If you're a runner, even using the hashtags that you find a lot of runners do. But going in and trying to connect with one of those photos. So I'm going to go over how I connect with using these hashtags. So really make a list of 10 things that are your interests, what interests you, what you love, and search those hashtags out. So even if you're like, I love peanut butter, go ahead and do the hashtag peanut butter. Maybe peanut butter is life, or whatever it may be. Peanut butter cookies, or peanut butter and jelly all the time, or peanut butter baby. So what are you going to see? You're going to see a ton of people. Most people that love peanut butter are also fairly into health and fitness, typically. So you're going to see everybody that kind of loves peanut butter. Now, what I'm going to show you next is, let me go ahead and stop sharing, because I'm going to show you what I do with these hashtags and how I form a connection with people. All right, so this is an example of a hashtag I searched for Whole Foods Market. All right, so Whole Foods Market is going to give you a whole bunch of different pictures of people who have hashtag Whole Foods Market. Now, most of the times what you're going to find with hashtags is people have public pages, so they're not set to private. So it's very easy to go through and scan their profile and find a picture that you can connect with. So on image 1, you see that I'm searching the hashtag Whole Foods Market. On image 2, I have that little purple circle around something that I connected with. This lady was holding a healthy meal. So I click on her page, and I kind of read her profile. She is an MD, fit and meal prep girl, hard work and dedication, healthy meals and healthy life, okay? So I don't think at this point that she's a coach, as I went and looked through her page. So I went and I ended up liking a couple of her pictures. So typically on average, you want to like anywhere from 1 to 3 pictures. So you click like on that photo. And if anybody's not familiar, you double click, that ends up liking, or you click the heart. And then I found a picture that I could connect with. So it could have been the picture from her hashtag, but I went and I found a different picture. It was another picture where she was food prepping. And so I went, and that's where it shows you in picture number 4. That's her food prep picture that I decided I was going to comment on. So I've liked. Now I'm going to go and comment. So in picture number 5, you see that I like, that looks really good and so simple. Thanks. Okay. So I've liked, I've commented. Now I'm going to go and personally message her. I'm kind of, sometimes I'll go ahead and follow them, and sometimes they won't. It really just depends. If they end up messaging me back, I'm definitely going to probably end up following them. So I went ahead and messaged her. And in image number 6, you see that I put, hey, I just came across your page, and girl, your page is great. I've seen lots of great, clean food prep ideas. You look amazing and super strong. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. I'm a big fitness geek and really appreciate you putting that out there. Excited to follow your page. Do you do anything professionally with fitness? So I'm automatically going to ask her, because maybe she already is part of another multi-level marketing company. Maybe she is a personal trainer. Maybe she does do something online with health and fitness where she's trying to grow her own business. So I automatically went ahead and asked her that. I ended up having a really great conversation with this girl. We ended up friending each other on Facebook. So often I will convert people and ask them, hey, are you on Facebook too? And I will connect with them on Facebook also. You're going to find with Instagram, you're only allowed to have so many words in a message. So on Facebook, I'm really able to get into more details about a group. If they don't have Facebook, then I suggest getting their email if you're getting to the point where you're offering them details about a group. But Instagram Messenger is just very much to the point, in my opinion, because you can't really say a whole lot on there, but there is a lot of going back and forth with Instagram, okay? But I'm very quick on the draw of asking people, do you do anything professionally with fitness? Are you into health and fitness? And I'm going to go over some of the things that I message people or I comment on their post, okay? All right, so I've shared that I comment, and I message, and I strive to do this anywhere from 5 to 10 times a day. So say that maybe you're unable, I'm going to stop sharing this again. Say that maybe you're, let me switch my screen, sorry. Share screen. Okay. So say that maybe you are having a hard time finding a hashtag. So another thing that you can also do is find a page. Look at that. There's a peanut page. I don't even know what that's all about. Let's skip that. But go to, say, Whole Foods Market, or let's go to Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's. I bet Trader Joe's has a page. So look at that. There's tons of posts that they do. So you could actually click the followers and sit and look through the followers. Or you could even, it's searching the followers right now. Okay, it's not going to go there. All right, so, or you can click on an image and you can click likes, and you can sit and see who all like. So a lot of times what you're going to run into, though, is that people have their page set to private, but not all of them. So like right here. Okay, I'm probably not going to connect with this girl because I don't play the violin. So make sure that it's realistic people that you're going to connect with, okay? But that's another way if you're having a hard time figuring out a hashtag, even going to maybe a health and wellness page, or even somebody who, let's see, Emily, I think it's Emily Sky. She's a big fitness person. I don't know, maybe that's not how she spells her name. Oh, there she is, Emily Sky. So even going to her followers, oh, she's pregnant now. I didn't know that. Sorry, off track there. Anyways, and clicking on the people who like her posts and things like that, okay? Alrighty, so the next thing I am going to go over with you guys is the messaging. So let me pull that up really quick. I'm going to stop sharing. Share screen. All right. So what do I usually comment on these people's pictures? So one thing that I find easy when I'm trying to find a picture to connect with people is scenery. So if somebody does a really awesome picture or image of scenery, and let me kind of scroll up here a little bit. I will comment that I'll say, what an epic photo. You have some great pictures. I love your profile. So, and even if you search the hashtag Grand Canyon, man, will you find a lot of great pictures of scenery, right? But usually any hashtag I'm searching or anybody's profile I'm looking with, if I can at least make a connection with maybe a really cool picture that they have that's scenic or just a really cool image, and I tell them that is a really epic photo. So not only do I comment, but I also go and I message them. And what the message will say is, hey, I just came across your page and I love your post. You have an eye for some great pics. Keep up the good work. I used to work in healthcare, but now I'm a huge online fitness geek and always notice when someone has a really cool picture. A big part of what I do now is capturing cool pictures to post online. What about you? Are you into fitness? So very easy. I get straight to the point, guys. I'm either going to ask them, do they do anything professionally with fitness? Are they into health and fitness? And then, from there, I usually go into, what do you do with fitness, or what do you enjoy doing? I probe, I ask a lot of questions, and then I jump to my point, which often if I'm asking them if they do anything professionally with fitness, I then go into say, have you ever thought about doing anything with fitness? And then I go into, I kind of play off whatever they say, and usually I go into sharing the coaching opportunity. Okay. All right, so other suggestions of things that you can comment on somebody's post when you're trying to connect with them, from finding them on a hashtag or finding them from a page like Trader Joe's, is maybe you connect with liking something that they're wearing, their clothes, their necklace, their hair, commenting on the image, hey, where did you get that? Where did you get that necklace at? I love it. And then going in and sending them a message and saying, hey, I don't know if you caught my comment on your picture, but I wanted to know where you got that necklace at. I really liked it. And connect, and still continuing to connect with them, okay? And not just commenting on the picture, but actually going into messaging. And then again, you can also, relating to their hashtag. So if they did do the hashtag mud run, you can go on and comment on all those mud run hashtags and say, hey, I've always wanted to do one. That's actually a comment I made on somebody's today, because I have always wanted to do a mud run. I say, hey, I always wanted to do a mud run. Have you liked it? And then I go on to message that person and I say, hey, I caught your hashtag about mud run. I've really been interested in doing a mud run. How did you like it? What was your experience? Okay, so always connecting with that hashtag. So if somebody did a hashtag on whatever it may be, maybe it's your profession, maybe it's a teacher, maybe it's a registered dental hygienist, connecting with that hashtag and saying, hey, I love your profile and I just seen you're an RDH too, or I just seen you're a teacher too, or whatever your profession is, trying to make a connection. So commenting on their picture And if it's easy, if you search their hashtag and you're actually commenting about the hashtag, like example, if it's mud run, but make sure you're going in and messaging them too. Don't just leave a comment, send them a message, okay? All right, let me scroll up here. Another thing that I want to share is make sure, guys, that if somebody is liking your post, that you are going in and that you are messaging them and you're saying, hey girl, or hey guy, whatever, thanks for the follow. Hope my page offers a lot of fun, value, and encouragement. Are you into health and fitness? I'm always asking them that. So anybody who's liked my post or follows me on Instagram stories, so I'm going to go over that with you guys too. The thing that really stinks is you're going to have to give me just two seconds because my computer is about ready to die and I want to grab my charger. So please bear with me. I will be right back, I promise. All right, I'm back. Sorry. All right, let me get this plugged in, guys, and I'm going to keep going because I have so much great stuff to share with you all. All right, yay. I was down to 1% battery. Ooh, that's close. All right, so I want to also share with you guys hashtagging your picture. So let me go over that next. I am going to stop sharing this, and we're going to go back to my phone. Okay, cool. All right, so hashtagging your pictures. Let me kind of give you my personal opinion on hashtagging. I do use them, and what I have learned is they tell you to make a list of about 30 things that you find interesting, because you're allowed to have 30 hashtags. So typically you can either do your hashtag in your post, or you can post your picture, go and comment on your own picture with all your hashtags because it's still going to show up. So here's one thing that I've noticed is that I get a lot of businesses from my hashtags, which is really, I thought, oh, that's so annoying. But here is another thing that's really good is that the more likes and comments that you get on your post, the more that Instagram will throw your post into the news feed of other people, right? So the fact that I'm getting businesses liking or commenting is helping me create better traction. So I don't get a ton of people that I really find as valuable followers from me hashtagging my picture, but it is helping me create better traction. Okay, so I do suggest doing hashtags. Here's one thing I don't suggest. Don't use Beachbody hashtags. Don't hashtag 21 Day Fix. Don't hashtag BOD. Don't hashtag Hammer and Chisel unless you want coaches following you. Or you want to send your people who are following you, who click on your hashtags, to see other people's coaching that are coaching. And basically you're sending your audience to a whole mountain full of other coaches. So don't hashtag Beachbody stuff. Okay. All right. The next thing that I want to share with you guys, and I want to make sure I'm not leaving anything out here. Okay. So the next thing I want to share with you guys is stories, Instagram stories. See those little bubbles at the top? You must be doing Instagram stories. This is the quickest and easiest way to help people get to know you. And guys, it takes like seconds and it's pretty fun. You don't have to create any kind of content. I'm going to kind of run through my own Instagram story. So Instagram story is basically only left up for 24 hours. Okay. So, a lot of times what I do is I will share about challenge groups. That's an awful picture. I'll share a lot about coaching. So here I'm talking about our Teens Rank. And here I'm talking about my challenge group, starts in 10 days. And then I go on to invite people. And then I tell them to send me a message if they want to join. Okay. So I'm always like planting seeds about coaching. It isn't just health and fitness. So guys, I do sprinkle in my fitness. I post my workout every day. I post my foods, things like that. But I'm also posting my life and just being silly and having fun with it. So don't, try to make sure that you're just not killing your stories with only fitness. Okay. So help people get to know you. And this has really created a huge following for me. If I was to go and I look, I have on average, I usually have about 200 people follow me throughout my day. And look, I can sit and see everybody who's following my story. And then what I do is I go and message those people and I tell them, just like I said earlier, I thank them for their I say, thanks for the follow. Hope my page offers a lot of fun, value, and encouragement. Are you into health and fitness? So I always message and reach out to those people, okay? And the more that I'm consistent with my Instagram stories, the more followers that I get. So even in my profile page, I will often go and do a post where I actually say, make sure that you're following my Instagram story, or on Facebook, I'll try to get traction by having people follow my Instagram story by talking about it on Facebook. Okay. All right. So bear with me because I'm going to look through my list and make sure I went over everything with you. Okay. Next thing that I want to cover is ads. Facebook ads have always been something I'm always really hesitant in teaching coaches until they reach a certain rank, because they are complicated and they are so hit or miss. But Instagram ads have been super simple. I've been dabbling with them for a couple weeks now, and I've had a couple other coaches dabbling with them. So let me show you what you can do for an Instagram ad. I definitely suggest an Instagram ad needs to have a purpose. So it needs to be an ad that maybe you're doing a challenge group call out, or you're talking about coaching, okay? So for me, the ones lately I've been doing have been searching for coaches. I found Instagram to be kind of my platform of finding my real avatar, my people who are just like me. It's been very easy for me to find on Instagram, and it's been very easy to talk to people and invite them to coaching. So my ads have been about coaching, but I want to show you, for instance, this. All you got to do is click the promote button. And then I click website or profile visits. And then destination, it's sent to Instagram. Action button, I chose learn more, but you have a couple other action things, but I chose learn more. And then you can choose your audience. So I already have some audiences saved, but you can go and you can create your own audience, and then you can call it something so it saves. You can change your age range. Maybe you're only looking for a certain age range. I know for me, I think my age range is like 24 to 35 or 36 or something like that. So right around my own personal age range. And then I always click female. And then for locations, I choose Canada, US, and UK. Make sure you're choosing the UK. We're getting ready to go into the UK very soon. That'll be a great way to build your audience with UK followers. Okay, so I am going to click cancel. I'm going to go back here. So what I usually set my budget for, you can even do $5. I didn't realize that. I usually do $20, and I do $20 for one day. Okay, you can do $20 for 3 days and spread it out, and it charges you $6.77 a day. But I do $20 for one day. And what has happened from doing this is it has given me a lot of new followers. It has given me a lot of likes to my post. So let me show you one that I ran an ad on. It's this one right here. I have 100 and what am I at? 78, 79. I have like 180 people like this post. Okay. So what do you think I've done with those 180 people? That's 180 brand new contacts of people that I'm going to go and message. Okay, I'm going to message and reach out to those people and tell them thank you for the like on my post. I really appreciate their support and taking the time to like it. Are you into health and fitness? Or for me, this was one talking about hygiene, and I'll say, are you also a hygienist too? So I've created 180 new conversations there. Okay. I've also ended up getting, if anybody ended up commenting on the post, I have people who have commented that I can reach out to too. And then also, I gained a lot of new followers. Okay. So that was really awesome. All right, so ads are super easy. I think that they would be really fun for you guys to dabble with. Don't spend any kind of crazy money. If you only want to spend $5 for the day and see what you get, spend $5 a day. It's all about trial and error and finding out what works for you. So just play with it. Okay, so one thing that I got kind of tangled up with and I finally got it down is, you guys see right there, you see following, and it says 1,307. That's how many people I'm following. I was following over 3,000 people like just 5 days ago. It was crazy. What happened was I went to basically a health and fitness page, and I clicked follow on just a bunch of people in hopes that they would follow me back. And guess what? A bunch of them did follow me back, but I ended up having way more. I was following way more than was actually following me. And it sucked because when I looked at my newsfeed, it was just so much garbage, because it was just like people that I followed that I really didn't need to follow. And so I finally figured out how to clean it up, because I am still going to continue going through and trying to strive to follow at least anywhere from 15 to probably about, 50 a day, in hopes that they'll follow me back. But I'm going to try and track that a little bit better for the people who don't follow me back. I'm going to go back and unfollow them, because if they don't follow you back, they're not your people. They're probably not interested in your page and what you have to offer. Go ahead and unfollow them. Okay. For me anymore, Instagram is, it's just totally my business. All right. So I'm going to show you an app that is really, really amazing. It's called Cleaner. So it's down at the very bottom, the very last one there. Let me click on that. So it's Cleaner for Instagram, and it's awesome, guys. So guess what? You can only unfollow up to 50 people an hour, and you can only unfollow 1,000 people a day. So for most of you guys, this won't be an issue. For me, who was trying to unfollow like over 2,000 people, I had to do this kind of slowly. But it shows you the green icon is all the people that are actually following you back. Okay. The yellow icon is people who are not following you back. So it is really easy to go through, and like if you're following a business, I was following so many stupid businesses, being able to go and unclick on those businesses. Okay. So I don't really have, let's see if I want to unfollow anybody. I'm going to kind of show you guys how to use it. And really, guys, like my husband had been using this, and I just started playing with it and I figured it out. So it's really not that difficult. And I'm sure there's probably, if you search a YouTube video or how-to video, there's probably a how-to video on it. Okay, I'm going to click. She doesn't follow me anyway. So I clicked and highlighted her. And then I click Actions, and I click Unfollow. So I can click Start Now, or I can even add them to a pending actions. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just click Start Now, and then look, it's completed my one action. But if you pick multiple, then it doesn't. Now, if you pick over 50 people, what will happen is it will only delete those 50 people, but you can go back into actions. Let me see if I can. I think it's wanting me to delete multiple people in order for it to show me that. And what Sinks is, I've really kind of cleaned this up. So, I'm definitely not going to be following whatever that pictures thing is. I won't be that. So actions, unfollow, and I can even add them to a pending list. So it's going to show you how, so it completed 2 actions. So I've unfollowed people. But you can actually go through and you can set your settings for I think it's, pending night mode. You can turn this on, and I have it on. So if I selected over 50 people, it would only delete 50 people, and then an hour later it would go through and delete another 50 people, because it asks me, like, once I've selected over 50 people, it will ask me if I want to add them to my pending people. So you see it says add to pending actions. So once it deletes those 50 people, I add them to pending actions, and then my app automatically will go through, and an hour later it'll delete another 50 people. So anyways, some of you may not run into this issue. I just was following way too many people, and I don't want anybody to get caught in that trap. And this is a really great, easy way to track who is and isn't following you, and kind of cleaning up your Instagram. Now, I didn't go through and delete everybody that isn't following me, because guess what? I connected, like when I go and look at my Instagram newsfeed now, I'm going through and I'm able to actually like comment on people, because I now finally have it flipping cleaned up where I can connect with the people that are posting. So I went through and I've started commenting on people's posts, especially if they have health and fitness posts or they post something healthy. And not only have I did that same thing. I commented on the post and I messaged them. And I had a girl that was really kind of a Dream Team member that ended up following me back. And she went through my page and liked a ton of my pictures. And she's like, messaged me back and she's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I haven't been following you. So that was kind of neat to create that interaction. All right, guys, so I have literally poured everything into you that I have been doing with Instagram and how I'm working my business on this. Now, you have to make sure that you're working your business effectively with Instagram. So what I strive to do is to be posting on Instagram at least 3 times a day in my profile, okay? So I didn't hit that today. I only actually hit 2 posts, but I usually am pretty on it with hitting 3 posts a day. I also strive to do my Instagram stories. So again, stories is that right there at the top. It's really easy. If you click the little camera button, that's where your story will pop up. So I can sit and I can video you guys and whatever. You'll figure it out as you start to mess with it. The next thing that I do is I strive for 5 to 10 people where I find through a hashtag or I find them on a page, and I strive to like, comment, and message them. And then I strive to do at least 5 to 10 messages to people who are liking my post or following my story. Okay. And then what I'm personally striving to do is at least 1 ad a week. So I will spend $20 for a day. I recommend if you're a brand new coach, don't be spending that. Spend $5, spend $10, or spend, do a day post where you spend $20 and you only do that for the month. But don't be getting yourself into spending a ton of money with ads, because I promise you, like, if you do the hashtag thing, if you do your stories, you're going to be talking to a lot of people already, and it may overwhelm you if you get an abundance of people come from an ad, okay? All right, guys, I hope that you found this to be helpful and enjoy Instagram. And I want to say, pick your platform. Don't try to do them both. For me, I built my business on Facebook. But once I felt like I perfected Facebook, I've started really dabbling with Instagram. And I actually got into that once Instagram started their stories. And I love their stories, and I love how I can connect with people that way. So I am dabbling with both now, but I've been a coach for a while. And I find myself comfortable with being able to work both platforms. But if you are a newer coach or you're having trouble with time management or balance, pick your platform and use that platform, okay? So, yeah, I hope you guys found this to be helpful. Thanks.